Hi, this is John Laney with You Are Incredible. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to have an incredible relationship. There are two keys to having a great relationship. Now, obviously, there's a lot more than just two keys, and there are a lot of skills that go into having a great relationship. But just these two keys, paying attention to them, can make your relationship better starting today. And if you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a gift that directly relates to the first key to having a great relationship. So let's talk about the first key right now. It's really going to surprise you. The University of Denver did a study with 2,000 couples to find out what made a relationship work or not work. And what did they come up with? Was it better communication? Is that what made a relationship work? Was it common interests? Was that what made a relationship work? Was it better sex? Was that what made a relationship work? And no, it was none of those, although all of those things can go into improving and having a good relationship. What they found, surprisingly, was the difference, the secret, the key to having a great relationship was how the couple handled conflict. You wouldn't think that, but conflict makes the whole difference in how long a relationship lasts and the quality of that relationship. So you know that there are some bad ways to handle conflict. We all know this because we've all done them. One is to attack and scream and yell at your mate. Another is to use the silent treatment, slam doors and shut them out, right? So when you do these things, it creates relationship damage. And it's so natural for us to do them because when we're upset, we want to yell, we want to attack, or we want to shut people out. It's pretty natural. So to handle conflict in a healthy way, rather than damage your relationship, there's a couple of things that you can do. One is that you can just calm down, take a breath, back away until you're no longer ready to scream and yell at your mate. Just take a breath. You can move into the other room. You can say, hey, I need a moment, so that you give yourself room to calm down before you say things that you don't want to say. All right, and at the end of the video, I'm going to give you 6 powerful words that you can use to deal with conflict in a way that will help your relationship out for the rest of your life. All right, the next key to having a great relationship is kind of obvious. We all know it, but we forget it, and it goes out of the relationship. And that key is play. The more play that you have in your relationship, the better the quality of your relationship. Kind of obvious, right? Well, look what happens. When you first get into a relationship, you play a lot. You go out to dinner, you go for hikes, you go to movies, you have sex, you're playing a lot. But then what gets in the way is there's jobs and chores and kids and responsibilities. And before you know it, there can be very little play in the relationship. And here's what happens. The less play you have, the more conflict you have in your relationship, the more stress. And the reverse is also true. If you want to have a great relationship, the more you play, the less conflict you will have. The greater the quality of the relationship you'll experience. You'll feel closer, you'll feel more connected, and you'll feel like your relationship is really supporting you. So play is obvious. Now, all you need to do is start bringing more of it back into your relationship. How can you play? Well, there's many ways, and you're an expert. Just think about it and start playing some more. One way is to have a date night. Simple, right? Every week, have a date night where you go out, do something fun together like you used to at the beginning. Other things you can do is just steal a kiss or a hug several times throughout the day. You can after dinner, turn the music on and take one dance together. It doesn't have to take a lot of time to play. It just, in minutes, you know how to have fun. You know how to connect with your mate in a way that is playful and intimate. So to have a great relationship, start to play. All right, I said at the end of the video that you would get a gift. And here it is. There are 6 words that you can say after a fight with your mate, after having conflict with your mate, that will help you to make up and get past it quickly. Because here's what happens. After you have a fight with your mate, there's this Cold War. Each of you is waiting for the other to apologize. Each of you is fuming over what the other one said or what you should have said or whatever. How could they treat you like that, right? That Cold War, that period after a fight, creates a lot of relationship damage. It's relationship poison. So, if you can be an adult and reach out and end the Cold War, your relationship will improve dramatically because there will be less and less relationship damage from any conflict. So after a conflict, just say these 6 words. Sorry we fought. Are you okay? That's it. You are reaching out. You're ending the Cold War. You're not saying, hey, it was your fault, you were a jerk. You're not blaming them. You're just saying, sorry we fought, which is true. Once you calm down, maybe it takes you 10 minutes, maybe it takes you an hour, but once you've calmed down, just go up to your mate and say those 6 words. Sorry we fought. Are you okay? When you do that, you'll move past the conflict. You'll be able to make up and get back together and move forward rather than be stuck in anger and resentment at your mate. So try those 6 words the next time you have conflict with your mate and see the difference that it makes. All right, so why are you incredible? Well, one of the reasons you're incredible is with just 2 keys, you can have a great relationship starting today. How do you handle conflict? And do you play in your relationship? Just those 2 things are gonna make a big difference. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And if you would, write a comment below on what you think a key secret is to having a great relationship. I'd really like to hear about it. Thanks. See you in the next video.